3 people are now dead after being struck by lightning while visiting the White House. A Janesville couple among the victims.
Plus, we hear from Milwaukee's mayor after the city was officially chosen to host the 2024 Republican National Convention.
And we're following the latest from California after a driver pummels through a busy intersection, killing at least 6. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. We are following a couple of breaking news stories that we will get to in just a moment, but first we're in for a steamy weekend that you should be prepared for.
Our First Warn weather team has been keeping a close eye on the temperatures tomorrow, putting an alert day in the forecast. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canolti has the details from the weather patio. Gary?
Susan, it could be dangerously hot for some people with high temperatures in the lower 90s and triple-digit heat index readings. Today we had lots of sunshine, and that's allowed temperatures to warm up pretty quickly. There's the visible cloud track. You can see plenty of sunshine across the state, but no rain here. Some showers and thunderstorms up in central Minnesota and to our south and east across parts of Indiana, Illinois, and southwestern Michigan. Current temperatures here in Madison, we're as warm as we've been all day at 86 degrees. Temperatures 87 right now in Middleton, and most of southern Wisconsin seeing temperatures in the middle 80s. Closer to Lake Michigan, temperatures are just a couple degrees cooler there, mid 70s in eastern Wisconsin, 80 in Milwaukee. But the dew point temperatures continue to rise. They're now into the 70s over southwestern Wisconsin, and it's that continuation of the heat and humidity that we'll see for tomorrow. Look for clear skies overnight, or at least for this evening. Temperatures dropping into the upper 70s by late evening, and then overnight look for temperatures mid 70s by late evening. But tomorrow we have an alert day in the forecast for heat and humidity, high temperatures in the lower 90s, heat index readings in the triple digits. I'll have more on that and the prospects for thunderstorms in a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. Now to that breaking news we first told you about on Live at 4. FBI agents are warning people in our area to be on the lookout for this man.
They say Joshua Jonathan Luke Brown shot at FBI agents in Georgia last week, but they didn't catch him. And now they think he may be in the Johnson Creek area. An FBI agent that we spoke to say Brown recently worked in the area and may have returned. Police are offering a $25,000 reward for information leading to his arrest. They consider him armed and dangerous. If you do see him, call 911. We've posted a way to send a tip to the FBI at channel3000.com. We're also keeping a very close eye on a situation on Madison's southwest side. Police say they were called to a report of shots fired right near the intersection of Balsam Road and Leland Drive. Our crew at the scene saw plenty of police and techs gathering evidence. We've reached out to Madison police for more information about what happened and if anyone was hurt, and we'll bring you those details as soon as they're confirmed.
We are seeing new video of a lightning strike outside the White House that officials say killed a Janesville couple.
Police say 4 people were sheltering under a tree during a thunderstorm when the tree was struck by lightning. And in just the last hour, CBS News is reporting a third person, a 29-year-old man, has died from their injuries, while the 4th remains in critical condition. We also learned 76-year-old James Mueller and 75-year-old Donna Mueller later died at a hospital.
Our Catherine Merck found out they were in Washington, D.C. celebrating their wedding anniversary. She joins us now with what we've learned about the couple. Catherine?
High school sweethearts, grandparents, and great-grandparents, and neighbors. That's what we heard from friends and family who knew the Muellers today. In this quiet Janesville community, James and Donna Mueller are described as the best kind of neighbors you can get.
They were extremely pleasant, wonderful people.
Jackie Hine lived across the street from the couple.
When my daughter had her baby last year, Donna was very interested in the baby and super sweet and wanted to come over and see her.
The two were celebrating 56 years of marriage in D.C. when a lightning strike took their lives. Milford Jensen said he saw the couple recently and he's taken aback by the news.
I talk to him quite often, and I just couldn't believe it. You know, why, of all the places it could be where lightning come down, it don't make sense.
The neighbors are remembering what was best about the elderly couple just houses away. They're shaken that a tragic incident like this could reach so close to their quiet neighborhood.
Because I had some extra stuff in my garden I was going to give them.
They're just total pleasure to be neighbors with, and it's really going to be a loss for our whole community.
It's a bad situation. I feel so sorry for that family.
The couple had 5 grandchildren, 10 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. We did speak to a member of the family who asked for privacy during this difficult time.
Catherine, thank you. The White House released a statement on the tragedy saying, "We are saddened by the tragic loss of life after the lightning strike. Our hearts are with the families who have lost loved ones, and we are praying for those still fighting for their lives." We know that deadly lightning strikes are very rare, but there are some things you can do to keep yourself safe.
We asked our weather expert, Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti, to share some of those steps with us. Gary?
You know, Eric and Susan, the thing about lightning is most people will come in out of the rain, but if it's not raining and it's lightning out, they think they're safe. Rain isn't going to hurt you. It's the lightning that can kill you. And if we take a look at the graphic here, just showing some lightning tips here. About 20 fatalities per year happen because of lightning. Last year was a low year for lightning deaths. We only had 11. But one of those was in Wisconsin back in August. A construction worker went out after he thought the storm had passed and got struck by lightning on a ladder in Menominee. Many of those struck by lightning that survive have permanent injuries. And about 90% of all fatalities are men, people out on golf course or in, courses or in construction. So when thunder roars, go indoors. That's the thing to remember. If it's close enough that you're hearing thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning. And then wait 30 minutes after the last time you hear thunder before you go back outside. Again, the guy in Menominee last year that got killed went out too soon. So you go 15 minutes, you hear thunder, wait another 30 minutes. And if you're outdoors, stay away from tall objects or metal conductors. Get inside. That's the best place to be. I think you have about a 1 in a 600,000 chance. Chances are almost zero. So go inside and you'll be safe from lightning.
Very good advice. Gary, thank you so much. A 34-year-old Madison man was arrested this afternoon after police say he attacked a woman and then stole her car at a Madison Walmart. It happened this morning at the store on Nakusa Trail. While the woman was loading groceries into her car, the suspect demanded the woman give him her keys, and when she refused, he beat her. The woman had minor injuries. Columbia County deputies later spotted the car in Lodi. They tried to pull him over, which started a chase that spanned a few counties. Eventually, the suspect drove back into Madison, where the vehicle spun out. He was eventually arrested and is facing multiple tentative charges.
It is official. The 2024 Republican National Convention will be held in Milwaukee. The announcement made this afternoon in the city. Earlier this week, Nashville's Metro Council chose not to approve an agreement to host the convention, effectively paving the way for Milwaukee to take on the role. Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson spoke today about the opportunities the convention opens for the city.
That Milwaukee is open for business. We are looking forward to hosting not just a great convention in 2024 for the Republicans, but we're looking forward to hosting a number of world-class events with the eyes and the attention on our city in the years to come. So thank you very much.
Well, this will be another chance for Milwaukee to host a political convention, which was selected to host the 2020 Democratic National Convention that had to be moved online due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Today in Waukesha, former President Trump is holding a rally.
He's in Wisconsin endorsing his pick in the Republican race for governor and some down ballot races. Our political reporter Will Keneally is there with more. Will?
From some wonderful people.
So we're expected to still hear from President Trump later tonight at 7 o'clock, but if you can hear behind me now, we have Tim Michels, the gubernatorial candidate that Trump has backed, speaking right now. Also, we've heard from some other down-ballot races that the president has weighed in on, including Assembly Speaker Robin Voss's challenger and State Representative Janelle Brandtjen. Election integrity has been some of the key things that we've heard so far and what we might expect to hear later tonight. Ahead of the rally, though, Democrats in Waukesha held a news conference. They said that the recent endorsement in the race by national figures will be hard for the candidates to run away from in the fall.
Both Trump and Pence were rejected by Wisconsin voters for their extreme, divisive politics. And Wisconsin voters will reject their chosen candidate this fall.
Out there know what I'm talking about. How many veterans out there?
So we have Trump endorsing Tim Michels in the race and Mike Pence endorsing Rebecca Clayfish. That sets up a showdown for next Tuesday and a proxy for how much influence Trump will still have in Wisconsin politics. So we'll have more when Trump speaks later tonight. Stay with us at News 3 Now. And reporting from Waukesha, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
Will, thank you. It has been 10 years now since a gunman opened fire at the Sikh temple in Oak Creek. 7 people died, 4 more injured. Governor Evers ordered flags in the state to fly at half-staff today in honor of those who died. And President Biden issued a statement today saying he and the First Lady mourn with victims' families, the survivors, and the community devastated by the act, and said the nation needs to do more to protect houses of worship and asked Congress to ban assault rifles. President Biden released a statement about that anniversary, said, quote, "We must do more to protect places of worship, defeat domestic terrorism and hate in all forms, including the poison of white supremacy."
Well, believe it or not, the school year is about a month away. Are we going to Talil? Yeah, there she is.
Let's go.
Okay, so we are well on our way to filling up this boat here that you see. Now, there's so much stuff in here, but from what I can see, there is still room for more. Now, the good news is you can still come by to Lake Wingra to donate. Now, you'll be joining the dozens who have already stopped by with backpacks, notebooks, and other school supplies. Now, many of those donors say they either worked in schools or were former teachers, so they know firsthand what those supplies mean for students.
In my class, I always made sure my student had supplies. If they didn't have pencil or paper or whatever, I always had that for them. And I felt the least that I could do is to bring some supply for some students.
The Fill the Boat fundraiser will continue at Lake Wingra until 9 tonight with good food and live music. So if you want to make it in person, if you can't make it in person rather, you can still donate online via the Boys and Girls Club Amazon wish list. Now last year, in addition to giving away hundreds of backpacks, the Boys and Girls Club, with the help of News 3, was able to raise $20,000. So let's see if we can top that this year.
A great
Live
effort.
from Lake Wingra, Tahim Hadeen, News 3 Now.
Talil, thank you. They've really been going all day long since very early this morning. Next at 5, Gary has a complete weekend forecast, including an alert day in there.
Plus, California police are investigating a fiery crash caught on camera that left 6 people dead. We'll tell you what we know so far. The CrossFit Games continue in Madison today. If you were downtown, you may have noticed something a little different. We'll have the details coming up at 6.
And on Wall Street, the markets closed the week. The Dow adding almost 77 points. The NASDAQ falls 63. S&P 500 loses about 7. We'll be right back.
Accidents don't just happen Monday through Friday. That's why Gruber Law Offices is here for you right now. Evenings, weekends, and holidays. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
And my economic plan is moving this country in a better direction.
What planet is he living on? Record gas prices, 40-year high inflation, costing families $5 grand more for their necessities. Sorry, Joe, that's the wrong direction. Here on planet Earth, Senator Johnson voted against Biden's massive deficit spending that sparked inflation, and he passed tax cuts to help Wisconsin families survive the economic turmoil caused by Democrats.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Patio doors, patio doors. Scott the window guy can do patio doors. Scott the window guy can do patio doors.
We do patio doors. That's ScottTheWindowGuy.com.
Oh, wow. Packer scratch games are back, and there's a chance to win 2 season tickets for 2 years?
Piggies in a blankie.
Thank you.
Wisconsin Lottery Packers scratch games are back with instant cash prizes and a bonus drawing for 2 Packer season tickets for 2 years. With prizes this exciting, everything feels like an opportunity for a big play. Available at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
All right, go Pack go, man.
Maybelline New York's Instant Eraser. Our do-it-all concealer. Conceal, contour, correct. Now with up to 12-hour moisturizing wear. Instant Eraser Concealer. Maybelline New York.
Mom, Abel's looking for you.
Oh, all right. As parents, we know that all Wisconsin kids should grow up in a healthy, safe world. As a women's health doctor, I know that access to abortion services is fundamental to personal and economic success. I'm going to fight for financial security so Wisconsin families can succeed and even dream. I'm Jillian Bettino, a mother, a doctor, a fighter, and I'm running for Wisconsin State Treasurer.
Why do so many injured people rely on Gruber Law Offices? We handle the insurance company so you don't have to. We mean what we say, and there's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
News 3 now, and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County are collecting school supplies for area students.
Please help us by donating at News 3 Now, Dane County Boys and Girls Clubs, or participating Walgreens. Visit channel3000.com for details, then donate.
News 3 Now is taking action to find and deliver the news stories that matter where you live.
Taking action to uncover the truth, getting answers, and finding solutions that can make an impact in your life and our community where we all live.
Taking action for South Central Wisconsin. News 3 Now.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. California police are investigating a horrific car crash in Los Angeles that left 6 people dead.
Michael George has the details, and we want to warn you, the video is disturbing.
It happened with seemingly no warning. A Mercedes sped through a red light into a crowded intersection, crashing into multiple cars in the Windsor Hills suburb near Los Angeles. Among the fiery wreckage, the California Highway Patrol says 6 people were killed, including a pregnant woman and a baby. Alfonso Word witnessed the aftermath.
It's the children, the ones that didn't get a chance. Their mother, that probably was happy because she was having a baby, but she's not there. She's gone.
Surveillance video shows people running through the intersection to try to help. Some victims were thrown from their cars. A child's car seat is seen left in the middle of the road. Several adults and children who survived the crash were rushed to the hospital. Deborah Jackson was nearly hit as she was about to pump gas.
All of a sudden, I heard a big explosion. But as I was trying to turn around, the flames just went over everybody. The flames went over my whole car, and they told me to jump out my car.
What caused the driver to speed into the intersection is unknown. What is known, they were going fast.
At minimum, at least 50 to 60 miles an hour and or higher.
Investigators say the driver is a 40-year-old woman, and she did survive the crash. Michael George, CBS News.
California officials say they expect multiple charges to be brought against the 40-year-old. Well, as monkeypox has declared a public health emergency, our local public health says they're getting more vaccines to fight it. In the last hour or so, Public Health Madison Dane County says they've opened up an additional 75 appointments next week here in Dane County. Not everyone is eligible to receive the vaccine. Right now, they're really targeting people who have been exposed to monkeypox and men who have had sex with men who have had multiple partners in the last 2 weeks. We posted details about how to register for one of those appointments on our website, channel3000.com. As of today, there are 23 confirmed cases of monkeypox in Wisconsin.
Federal health officials have arrived in New York over concerns that polio may be spreading. The virus has been found in multiple wastewater samples. So far, only 1 person has tested positive for polio, an unvaccinated young adult in Rockland County who developed paralysis. It was the first U.S. case in nearly a decade. State officials believe there may be hundreds of people who have been infected but have no symptoms yet.
Polio is extremely infectious. It's very good about transmitting. And so by looking for it in the wastewater system, into the sewers, we can actually see whether or not there's a detection, not just in one particular household, but within a community.
Most people infected can be asymptomatic but can still shed the virus and pass it along to the unvaccinated for days or even weeks. A small percentage of people who get polio suffer paralysis or death. Well, temperatures will heat up tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti has more on an alert day for Saturday. Gary?
It's going to be hot and humid tomorrow. Take a look at these predicted high temperatures for Dane County. Madison, we're looking for a high of 92 degrees, 90 in Cross Plains, also 90 in Sauk City. Eastern parts of the county, temperatures right around 90 degrees, but it's not so much even the temperature, it's factoring in the humidity, and that will lead to heat index readings perhaps as high as 96 to 101 degrees. So we have an alert day in the forecast. We've had it in there for the last several days to kind of alert you for the potential for this dangerous heat for Saturday. The good news, it's going to be a one-day thing, at least as far as the heat is concerned. Now, with all that moisture, we could be leading to some showers and thunderstorms. So after that scorcher for tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms arrive tomorrow night into Sunday, and some of those could have heavy downpours. But after the rain ends on Monday morning, look for dry conditions to start Monday afternoon and pretty much last through all of next week. Rainfall amounts, many areas are going to see between about a ½ inch and an inch of rain generally, but you can see these bands of red here. These are where the heavier thunderstorms may track, and any of those areas could see somewhere between 2 and 3 inches or more of rain, maybe even some 4 or 5 inch amounts over parts of eastern Iowa and southern Minnesota, where there'll be several rounds of showers and thunderstorms moving on through. The severe weather threat is pretty small. Tomorrow night, the possibility for an isolated severe thunderstorm into central Wisconsin, but even that will be during the evening hours to the north and west of our viewing area. Around here, the severe weather threat is pretty minimal. It's mainly the rain. A couple of showers and thunderstorms starting to get developed in Minnesota, but those will stay to the north for tonight and for the day tomorrow. Our best chances for rain will arrive tomorrow night, later tomorrow night after midnight, and then into the day on Sunday. The heat really building out to the west. These are current heat index readings. You can see them between about 105 and 110 from the Dakotas all the way southward into Texas and Oklahoma. The heat dome continues to expand. The thunderstorms ride right around the edge of it, and as that heat dome passes to our south and starts dropping back southward tomorrow night, that's when our chances for thunderstorms develop. This cold front coming in from the north and west will kind of stall out and then provide the focus for more thunderstorms as it drops southeastward for Saturday night and Sunday. Now, for tomorrow, we're looking for dry weather, but it'll be hot and humid. High temperature 92, and the heat index about 96 to 101 degrees, so slow it down, stay inside, stay in the air conditioning as much as possible. On future track, again, by 5 p.m., temperatures at their peak, but the thunderstorm chances mainly to our north and west. Even tomorrow evening, the better chances for showers and storms stay out toward Iowa and Minnesota. That's where those heavy rain storms could be. And then on Sunday morning, notice the storms coming in. Temperatures stay in the mid-70s, so it'll be muggy overnight. And then as we head into Sunday, maybe a little bit of a break, but more thunderstorms probably firing up Sunday afternoon into Sunday night. High temperatures on Sunday will be held down a little bit because of the thunderstorm activity. Otherwise, look for a high of 75 on Monday. Once the showers end, we're looking at nice weather for pretty much all of the rest of next week. Lots of sunshine, temperatures between about 80 and 85. A slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm from Saturday night into Sunday of next weekend, as well as the following Monday. As we check out first warn traffic right now, the view of the Beltline at Park Street, the flex lanes are open earlier and traffic is moving very steadily in both directions. No problems on this Friday. No problems on I-39, 90, 94 on the east side of Madison. Right now, it's about a 15-minute trip either way on the Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate. Heading out of Madison, it'll take you 16 minutes from Middle to Sauk City on US 12. Downtown to Sun Prairie is an 18-minute trip. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. Still to come, what surprising new job numbers from July reveal about the economy. That's next at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I'm U.S. Senate candidate Peter Pekarsky, now in second place, approving this ad paid for by Pekarsky for Wisconsin and saying that 4 out of the 5 remaining candidates want you to know before you vote whether the candidate you vote for can handle Ron Johnson on a debate stage and where that person stands on legalizing marijuana, reparations, and protecting your right to vote and have that vote counted as cast. We're a walk in the park compared to Ron Johnson. Show the state you're ready, Mandela. Join us and let's have the first debate with all the candidates.
Ready to skip invasive procedures by looking years younger? Now get visible, proven results for problem skin areas in just minutes, not weeks. Try clinically proven Plexiderm for dramatic results and younger-looking skin at home in just 10 minutes. Results that last for hours.
Plexiderm is a really good alternative to getting injections because I had a huge 11 just 15 minutes ago, and right now there's no 11, and I look natural. It's not too tight, and it's great. I like it.
I have spent so much money on tons of eye creams, those eye gels. Finally, I tried something called Plexiderm, and I'm not joking, it works.
If you're ready to see how Plexiderm can help you, get a convenient trial kit now for the low cost of $14.95 plus free shipping, and enjoy visible results like these in just 10 minutes or your money back. Plexiderm is made of naturally derived silicate minerals from shale clay that forms a safe and effective temporary firming layer on your skin, giving you visible, youthful results in minutes that last for hours.
I expected maybe to see a little difference, like the difference I get with makeup. I did not expect to go back in time 10 years.
There's no smoke and mirrors. It's legit, and in just a few minutes, it's amazing.
Plexiderm comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, but you won't need 30 days because you will know in the first 10 minutes. Try Plexiderm today and see how it can work for you. If after using Plexiderm you're not showing your best face to the world, we'll refund your money. No questions asked. Act now for this special offer. Get a convenient trial kit for just $14.95 plus free shipping by ordering online at plexidermtrial.com or by calling the number on your screen.
At UltraDeck, we want you to spend less time working on your deck and more time enjoying it. Living the deck life, grilling with family, gathering with friends, laughing, playing, or just escaping the everyday. Because lemonade tastes sweeter outside. Burgers and brats are at their best straight off the grill. And time spent on a deck will always be time well spent. UltraDeck. Live the deck life.
Save 11% on all UltraDeck.
Save big money at Menards.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
The red-hot labor market is still going strong. Government data out today shows in July the U.S. added more than 500,000 jobs. Unemployment at a 50-year low.
The economy added 528,000 jobs in July, more than double what economists had anticipated. Unemployment also ticked down to 3.5%, hitting pre-pandemic levels.
It's a somewhat surprising result, with gains broad-based among totally different kinds of sectors: leisure and hospitality, business and professional services, government, all these different areas seeing a big uptick in hiring.
Consumers are seeing some relief in the system. Mortgage rates dropped this week, and drivers have seen more than 50 days of lower gas prices. We're back with a final check of your First Warn forecast after a short break.
Throwback sale happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save up to 40% off Special Buy appliances, plus 5 years special financing and guaranteed delivery in 5 days on all in-stock appliances at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley off the Beltline in East Springs Drive.
I love this state. Knock on any door in any county, and you'll find good-hearted, hard-working folks. People whose businesses I proudly helped as Lieutenant Governor. Hard work needs to be respected again, with fair wages and opportunities to get ahead. That's how my parents opened doors for me. My mom was a teacher and my dad worked third shift. I'm not one of these millionaires. I work just as hard for you as you work for your family. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Out here, we know a thing or two about beef. Hy-Vee knows beef too. Only 6 out of 100 cattle are even good enough to bear the Hy-Vee brand. Only 6 out of 100. Quality like that is hard to find. So enjoy your Hy-Vee steak this weekend. You've earned it.
Hey, we're here at the local farmers market where Informed Choice Insurance Agency is offering fresh, hand-picked local Medicare. What do you mean when you say shop local for Medicare?
Your local Medicare plans have all of the bells and whistles the national TV ads promise, only better because you're working with local agents who know the doctors, specialists, and the hospital networks inside and out. You're not going to get that talking to a national call center wanting to check your zip code.
Don't be fooled by national TV hype. When it comes to your Medicare options, keep it local with Informed Choice Insurance Agency, and their services are free.
I'm Scott the Window Guy with AHT Wisconsin Windows. Our solid core. Sorry everyone, I get a notification every time I get a positive review online.
Makeup.
Thanks Dawn, we think our windows are pretty great too.
Take 2.
I'm Scott the Window Guy with AHT Wisconsin Windows. Our solid core, composite frame, triple pane windows, are worth a positive review at scottthewindowguy.com.
Cut! Somebody give me his phone.
Again? Seriously?
I'm Rebecca Clayfish, and your choice for governor is clear. I'm the Tea Party mom who took on the Madison establishment and won. Tim Michaels is a Madison insider who's enriched himself with your tax dollars. I stood with Scott Walker to cut your taxes. Tim Michaels sided with the union bosses and pushed to raise our gas tax to make himself richer. Tim Michaels is out for himself. I'm Rebecca Clayfish. As governor, I'll always fight for you.
Wisconsin Save Big on Throwback Sale happening now at Ashley. Save up to 58% off doorbusters while they last, plus special financing for 5 years. Shop now to see our lowest prices in store at Ashley.
And Gary's back. One final check of the weekend forecast.
It's sunny out there right now, but it's deceptive. It's a little warm now. You can see the live view from the WISC Skycam, Platteville Queen Bee Radio Skycam. Just a couple of cumulus clouds out there, but the humidity is starting to build. Current temperatures right now, middle 80s through most of southern Wisconsin. A couple of degrees cooler closer to Lake Michigan, but here in Dane County, temperatures right now, mid 80s, 86 in Madison, 87 right now in Middleton, 85 up to the north in DeForest and Wanakee, that area. So those temperatures are going to be even hotter for tomorrow with higher humidity.
Alert day in the forecast. CBS Evening News is next. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6.